Hello everyone, Samson, love to my species. How are all of you doing today? I hope absolutely amazing. So, I just got off of work. Actually a couple hours ago. I've been doing some YouTube stuff, and yeah, I was trying to eat and I didn't, so yeah. But I was actually watching some music videos on YouTube, which I rarely do actually. Actually, let me turn this off. I don't really like how that's on. Which I rarely do actually because I just feel like there's so much more on YouTube than just watching music or music videos or lyric videos in a sense, or a video with music attached to it in a sense. So I don't really go on it. I don't really go on the music train as much with YouTube, but I don't know. I just felt like I was in the mood for music, so I was just kind of doing music all night, or not all night, for the last, I don't know. I've been home for probably 3 hours. All conception of time is just lost to me. So much has been going on, and I feel like I just want to reach out to all of you. Because this is just my happy place. This is a place that I can control, and I can set the standard of what I want on this channel, and it's so nice. Of course, standards within the policy of YouTube, but it just is so nice because I can just kind of be me on my channel, which is weird because I just don't feel like I can be me in real life. Don't ask, please. So, before anything, let me just smoke, because I haven't smoked at all, and I need it. If you can tell, I'm still under the weather. But at the same time, I am getting better, y'all. I'm actually, oh, I completely forgot. I actually used, on my last video, I did a unboxing of one of my friend's company, Beans Bath Creation. She sent me samples, and I actually used the shower steamer, which I actually very much liked. I was a lot more sick, I feel, earlier, this morning and yesterday, and I actually put it in last night when I took a shower, and then this morning I kind of woke up and I still was just but I was feeling much better from yesterday, and I just thought, I'm just gonna take another shower. So I took another shower, and I actually got it, and I felt a lot better, and the smell alone, it just, y'all just have to get it. beansbathcreations.com. Look her merch up. Merch? It's not merch. It's product. Look her product up, because she made all of this. It's all organic. It's all vegan. I mean, it's crazy to think how amazingly successful she will be with this company. I truly believe in her with this. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about something a little different. I want to smoke first, to be honest. And I know this will probably be 10 minutes of my video. And I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, what? Sam? Putting joint weed in a bowl? What's wrong with him? Nigga, I'm on a fucking budget. So, yeah. I gotta, portion my little herby out. This is, all I have for, don't even ask. I don't even want to think about it. But let me smoke real quick, and then we can talk to some tea. The last of my dinner, lunch, literally the only dinner I had today was drinking my drink. So before I reach up there and grab what I'm gonna grab, this week has been a big week for me, y'all. Some things have been going on, and which I'm not gonna talk about or anything, but I will say that I feel like I'm actually kind of excited for it, low key. I feel like this is the next kind of excuse me, step in the right direction towards my personal goals and what I want to do and be so that I can feel like I am successful in my life, pertaining to like my filters and like my goals. Not necessarily just make money, just like one of my personal goals for layman term is to make people feel happy and like appreciative, and like I want to like care for the people, and one of the ways I'm doing that is by serving them food in a sense, and like like yes, it is a fast food restaurant, and yes, it is a business and a chain, like whatnot, but like still that sense of like appreciation and like the accomplishment of like seeing someone in my lobby and like smiling and like enjoying their food just really just brings joy to me, because it's like I made that and made sure that it was satisfactory to not only my standards but my job's standards, so that you would have a good meal in a sense. I don't know, it's like sappy crap. I'm not gonna even go there, y'all. But some things are changing, and I'm just kind of excited for it, to be honest. The first day I was just like very emotional, let's just say that. And I have been mulling it over in my head, and I just feel like the next step, like the next stair step up in like what I want to do, is to do this route. And I feel like by doing this route, I will be happier in the long run. Probably not right now, but, which, you know, to be honest, I am kind of happy. It's weird. Like, something really big happened this week, y'all, and I don't want to talk about it. It just kind of like affected everything in Colorado for me. But at the same time, it's like I'm happy for it, because this new venture that I am going into, I feel will like just be a very good thing for me. Anyway, that's not what this video is about either. It's like 20 minutes already, Sam. Get to what your story is about. So, in lieu of all that, like, this week has been just an emotional roller coaster for me, and I feel there is no better way for my mind to calm down than to read. So I thought that I would do a little reading today, y'all. That's the tea. Now everyone's like, okay, click off, click off, click off, click off. Like, well, we do not want to hear him read. He already butchers English anyway. God, I'm telling you, y'all, I cannot talk right now. But I wanted to actually read. There's this one book that I have like been showing everyone, and I've been reading. It's this one. It's called The Power of Now. You probably can't see it, which it's probably like has to focus in. But this is by Eckhart Tolle. It is a really, really good book, I will say. I have like gone through this book like probably hundreds of times, and it's just like there's nothing. Oh, look at, like, I even like have like underlined things, and like I've written in it, like it's just like it literally is. Actually, I was gonna read a different book, but I think because this one has notes on it, I kind of want to read what, like, this is me like, oh man, this book. I wish I remember like where. Oh my god, this book was given me by an old coworker of mine back in Cali. Oh, I miss her so much. God, she's amazing. Anyway, so I thought, well, might as well like read some of them. Spoiler alert: I am not the best reader. So, but I kind of just opened wherever, and I just feel like, yeah. So I wrote Giving Organic Life Meaning by Introducing Mental Labels. If a fish is born in your aquarium and you call him John, write a birth certificate, tell him about his family history, and 2 minutes later he gets eaten by another fish, that's tragic. Which of course it is. I mean, like, that's your pet, duh. But it's only tragic because you projected a separate self where there was none. You got hold of a fraction of a dynamic process, a molecular dance, and made a separate entity out of it. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, you know, I feel like that's like with a huge correlation of like emotional attachment. And it could be something that is actually inorganic as well. Like, it could be like a teddy bear, or it could be like a crystal. In my case, I have a lot of crystals that if they ever broke, I would cry. Like, I would cry for a while. there's a lot of books that I mean, I guess I could always find another book, but it's weird. Like I get a connection with like this physical actual book. Like it's weird, and like when I get it wet, like I'll just like get really sad about it because it's like my books. I am low key, high key, a huge book nerd. Like if you got me books for gifts, I like that would be like the best thing in the world, especially if like the book pertains to something like of me and like just in some way like envelops me. Oh god, gold. But it's just crazy because like if I just, let's say, was raised differently and didn't enjoy reading or whatnot, I don't know, like if I had a different I can't even think of the right word because like I don't want to like stray all y'all. I love how I think there's like thousands of people, God's name, like still like you can't live off of thousands of views. Like you gotta get those hundreds of millions of views. Like, come on, Queen, get with the program. No, I don't know. I feel like if you didn't set that emotional attachment or like that mental label onto whatever you are so engulfed in, like whatever the love of your life is in a sense, then like it would, as it says, be nothing. Wait, no, it doesn't say nothing. It is because you projected a separate self where there was none. Crazy to think about. Anyway, I'm gonna move on because like I can just get mind blown off of just like a first sentence from this guy. Like really, like everything in his books are just so amazing. Like y'all have to get them. Like if y'all don't get them, we're not friends. Let's just say that. Like y'all have to get to this spiritual level in order to like understand me. Consciousness takes, sorry, like I keep looking at the camera and of course the light's on, so I have to like cover my face. I know I look ratchet AF. A, I don't give a fuck right now. B, I am off work, I am tired, leave me the fuck alone. And C, get back in y'all's closets because y'all just jelly. Consciousness takes on the disguise of forms until they reach such complexity that is completely that it completely loses itself in them. In present-day humans, consciousness is completely identified with its disguise. It only knows itself as form and therefore lives in fear of the annihilation of its physical or psychological form. This is the egoic mind, and this is where considerable dysfunction sets in. It now looks as if someone had gone very wrong somewhere along the line of evolution. But even this is part of Leela, the divine game. And like I know like half of you are like, what the fuck is he reading? Okay, maybe I shouldn't like just like read like some random part. Maybe I should like look. Through you, consciousness is awakening out of its dream of identification with form and withdrawing from form. This foreshadows, but is already part of, an event that is probably still in the distant future as far as chronological time is concerned. The event is called the end of the world. Transformation from thinker to watcher. Oh god, I don't know. I'm just like ridiculous. Definition of I am does not include time. Ooh. All to do with a radical change that transcends consciousness. Those are my notes. Like, okay, so what I read was, I am the truth, I am divine presence, I am eternal life, I am within you, I am here, I am now. Yeah, so like, I know like, this is like, you have to like read this whole thing. So, I'm just not even gonna go there because, you know, just not even gonna, ooh, I like hella underline that one. Your conditioned reaction will then be involuntary, automatic, and predictable, fueled by the one basic emotion that underlies the mind-identified state of consciousness: fear. Wow. So when such levels come, as they always do, what make it a habit to go within at once and focus as much as you can on the inner energy field of your body. This need not take long, just a few seconds, but you need to do it the moment that the challenge presents itself. Any delay will always... Oh my god, I can't even read right now. I'm sorry, guys. Any delay will allow a conditioned mental emotional reaction to arise and take over you. When the focus within and the feel oh, I ruined it. I just ruined it. I ruined it all. Oof, oof, oof. I also did another one. This is when I was like... So this book, I'm not even going to go into that either. Like, I'm just... There are some things that I decide, like, or have decided before I even started YouTube. God, like, thousands of people watching. And that thing was that I want to be as personal as I can, but there are some things that I just cannot fully, like, give to YouTube in a sense. Like, it just... there just is not, like, there's just, like, this, like, border. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to go into it. So, I'm just going to read, and let's just see how we go from there. So place your attention on feeling the emotion and check whether your mind is holding on to the grievance pattern, such as blame, self-pity, or resentment that is feeding the emotion. If that is the case, it means that you haven't forgiven. Non-forgiveness is often toward another person or yourself, but it may just as well be towards any situation or condition, past, present, or future, that your mind refuses to accept. Yes, there can be non-forgiveness, even with regard to the future. This is the mind's refusal to accept uncertainty, to accept that the future is ultimately beyond its control. Forgiveness is to relinquish your grievance, and so to let go of grief. If it happens naturally once you realize that your grievance serves no purpose except to strengthen a false sense of self. Forgiveness is to offer no resistance to life, to allow life to live through you. And I think that is, like, my biggest problem is I feel like I try really hard. I'm sorry, like, the only reason why I'm looking this way is because, like, the light is so fucking bright. But if I don't have my fucking light on my camera, then y'all wouldn't see shit. Because I don't have these fancy dancy fucking lights and whatnot. Anyway, I feel like I truly try so hard. And I want to, like, make people happy. And I want to believe that the world is okay. And I have, like, this stubborn nature to me that no matter what anyone says, they will never persuade me to believe that the world is not amazing. I don't know, I feel like there are so many naysayers out there and so many negative people, and you attach to them because you want to make them feel happy, and for a second it seems like it's working, and then it, like, doesn't, and you, like, kind of fall apart because you think, what am I doing wrong? Like, it's worked with hundreds of other people that I've met, just random people who I meet on the street, and I make feel happy. Like, how is it that I can't make this person happy? And, like, the reality is you just have to let it go. Like, forgiveness is also forgiving yourself, I feel. And there have been many times when I have told myself to forgive myself because I wronged myself. I told myself to go and, like, to, like, try as hard as you can, and sometimes you just can't. And so I don't know, like, I guess I should just kind of continue reading, huh? Because it's like, it only goes to, like, right there, and then I'll probably just end the video because, yeah, I just, like, this book, I'm telling you guys, this book is just, it's so amazing to me. What is it called? The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle. Did I even say that? I don't even think, now that I think about it, I don't even remember those words coming out of my mouth in the beginning of this video. I think I just, like, jumped right in it because I was so excited to read this book again. But anyway, The alternatives of pain and suffering, a greatly restricted flow of life energy, and in many cases, physical disease. The moment you truly forgive, you have acclaimed your power from your mind. Okay, I'm going to reread that. Forgiveness is to offer no resistance to life, to allow life to live through you. The alternatives are pain and suffering, a greatly restricted flow of life energy, and in many cases, physical disease. Interesting. The moment you truly forgive, you have acclaimed your power from the mind. Non-forgiveness is the very nature of the mind. Just as the mind-made false self, the ego, cannot survive without strife and conflict. The mind cannot forgive. Only you can. You become present. You enter your body. You feel the vibrant peace and stillness that emanates from being. Can I just go in a little bit more? Okay, maybe I'll just end this video. I don't know. Your link with the unmanifested. What is the relationship between presence and the inner body? Presence is pure consciousness. Consciousness that has been reclaimed from the mind, from the world of from. From, Sam? Of the world of form. Maybe I'm done. Like, it's weird. When I read, like, I even read out to myself, and I read it so perfectly. It's like, how can I not read it when I'm actually trying to read it well? I think that's what the problem is I'm trying to actually read it articulately, and I just am not. Like, it's ridiculous. Your link with the unmanifested. What is the relationship between presence and the inner body? Presence is pure consciousness, consciousness that has been reclaimed from the mind, from the world of form. The inner body is your link with the unmanifested, and in its deepest aspect is the unmanifested, the source from which consciousness emanates as light emanates from the sun. Awareness of the inner body is consciousness, remembering its origin and returning to the source. Yeah. So how this book goes is like he has little sections, like this is a chapter, mind strategies for avoiding the now. Oh, but I have to read this last part. The last little tidbit of each chapter is always amazing, I feel. Or it leaves a cliffhanger. Everything is honored, but nothing matters. Forms are born and die. Yet you are aware of the eternal underneath the forms. You know that nothing real can be threatened. When is your state of being? When this is your state of being, how can you not succeed? You have succeeded already. Ooh. This is accepting what is. Should I just read this real quick? The joy of being. If there is no joy, ease, or lightness in what you are doing, it does not necessarily mean that you need to change what you are doing. It may be sufficient to change the how. How is always more important than what. See if you can give much more attention to the doing than to the results that you want to achieve through it. Give your fullest attention to whatever the moment presents. This implies that you also completely accept what is, because you cannot give your full attention to something and at the same time resist it. Yes. Oh my gosh, I hella underlined this line. You have found the life underneath your life situation. Ooh, in the world, on the level of your life situation, you may indeed become wealthy, knowledgeable, successful, free of this or that, but in the deeper dimensions of being, you are complete and whole now. What is the difference? Your situation in life exists in time. Your life is now. Your life situation is mind stuff. Your life is real. Oh my god, how to underline this. All negativity is all negativity is caused by an accumulation of psychological time and denial of the present. Unease, anxiety, tension, stress, worry, all forms of fear are caused by too much future and not enough presence. guilt, regret, resentment, grievance, sadness, bitterness, and all forms of non-forgiveness are caused by too much past and not enough presence. Most people find it difficult to believe that a state of consciousness totally free of all negativity is possible, and yet this is the liberated state to which all spiritual teachings point. It is the promise of salvation, not in an illusory future, but right here and now. Oh. Anyway. I think I'm done with this book right now, y'all. Like, every time I open it, I just, like, I feel so much better. It's the weirdest thing. But anyway, I think I'm done. It's so weird. Like, I really didn't even, like, smoke. Like, maybe I'll take one more hit and then call it quits, y'all. Like, bye. And that was a shitty ass fucking hit. I'm like burning up. It's like not even funny. Like both of my windows are open, and yeah, I'm still fucking burning up. It's ridiculous. All right, well, I think I'm gonna I don't know, go now. I'm like tired. I really am. I'm gonna see what time it is. It's like 10:30 at night. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking tired. It's been a long fucking day, and yeah, it is what it is. You know what's so weird? I don't know. I mean, I'm so sad to say, by the way. This is like my little health thingy. You probably can't even see it. It's not probably focused in, but it like never goes away. Like I can't even like hold on to it and like block all from this app. Oh, but I don't want to block it. Like I like how it makes me like look down. Like it's weird. Like there's been many times when I've tried to just like get rid of it, and you really just can't. I mean, I guess you can hold it and get rid of it, but I guess I'm at 68%, which is like really not that great. Oh, because my goal is 10,000. I literally usually walk 10,000 steps a day. Like, let's look at my history. Me. I think it's under Target. I don't fucking know. I have walked for 61 minutes today. Wait. Oh. I can go high. I can go to like 20,000. I'm saving that. Are you kidding me? But like, I forget where I go. I'm like way fatter than this. Like, nice fucking try, Sam. I'm not 5'7", I'm like 6'1". I'm not born in 1990, wow. Sorry guys. Like, everyone's like, why the fuck is he even showing us this? I just want to see where my goals are. I don't understand. Like, oh, here we go. Okay. So the week, so the month. Look at that. I actually do pretty well. Like, my highest was 12,000 steps and almost 13,000 steps. I think that's pretty fucking good. My second highest was like 12,164 steps. The one underneath that was 11,686 steps. I wonder what days these were. Like, I should go back and see, like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, what shifts were I working at? Because those are shifts that I need to work on, because, yeah. Like, I need to, like, bulk up a little bit on that. Working out. Oh, I wanted to actually go to year. Like, I've never fully used this app before. Oh, the month is crazy. The year. So, to date, it's so crazy. May, I have walked more steps than any other month that's preceded. That's just weird that one. Oh, fuck no. And the month of May is not even over yet. Wow. Anyway. I'm done, guys. I love you. Follow my shit on my Instagram. Follow my Twitter, my Snapchat, like all that fun shit. Talk to you guys later. Love you. And